I'm Carl of Aqua Teen Hunger Force fame. And this is Sapphire Palomino. Say hi, Sapphire.
Hi.
She's like a puppet. She can't even say hi on her own accord. She's got to be told.
You're funny, Carl.
Yeah, that's just what gets the 20s out of me, huh?
That's right.
I'm here to talk to you about football knowledge, football expertise. I still love this picture of Tom Brady. Let's pull up the picture I had him do this week. That's part of his sponsorship deal with UGG. He wears one on his head and one on his ass. He looks like a villain from what's the Mel Gibson cop movie? The third one where he's fighting.
Lethal Weapon?
Lethal Weapon, yeah, where he's fighting the Aryans from South Africa.
Is that the third one?
That's
not the third one.
No,
right?
It's Loaded Weapon.
Oh,
Loaded
fully
gun.
loaded?
What's the one? He lives in a trailer. They get to fighting the South Africans.
Right.
Are you
Whatever.
talking about Apocalypto?
No, that is,
forget it.
no, he's right. It's a lethal weapon.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which numerological lethal weapon. Hey, you're funny, Carl.
I know I am. All right, let's go to the desk. Let's talk about the game of the week. Yeah, well, I don't know if you call it a game or not. Jets versus who beat their brains in this week? The Raiders.
Raiders, yeah.
Where's my chalk? You got the
Oh,
chalk?
here you go, Carl.
Let me tell you, the Raiders, they got Khalil Mack, they got Carr, they got Marshawn Lynch, they got Michael Crabtree, they got Amari Cooper, and the Jets got those green uniforms. Oh, they
There's
got
other guys.
yeah, Josh McCown.
They have a coach.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. They got Josh McCown, 38 years old. He's 2-22 as a starter in quarterback.
Nice.
You know, that basically says that the Jets are playing for the first round draft pick in 2018.
First round.
Let's
Wow.
break down the plays. Sapphire, you want to break down the plays for everybody?
Boy,
Get
do
over
I.
there. They're already doing a play. Come on.
Okay, so this is Palomino's breakdown. Okay, see these guys over here? There's a guy. There's a guy. Uh-oh, Carl.
Sapphire, where are you? Where you going?
Uh-oh, Carl.
Hold on. Stop the play. She don't know how to get back.
Okay, I'm right
She's
here,
not-
Carl. Okay,
There we go.
there's a guy.
Hey, you're not doing it right. Slow it
No,
down.
do you see what just happened here? The Jets needed the nickel defense. You know what I think they needed? I think they needed a $50 bill defense.
I think you need to sit
Because
down.
50s are what we like in the dance world. Am I right, Carl?
That's not a real denomination.
No, it is. It is, because what you do is you get all the guys over here, see, and those girls over there, and you just get all of them on the field, okay? And then that's called a $50
Give me the
defense.
chalk. You don't know what the hell you're talking
I do,
about.
Carl. Palomino's breakdown.
All right, delete this. All right, go back. Go back to the top. Go back to the top, Matt. Go back to the top, please.
Go on the top.
Go to the top. Okay, here we got David Carr here. All right, he's handed off to number 30. Now, this is a problem for the Jets because they only have 3 players on the field. They're supposed to have 11. All right, David Carr, he goes back into the pocket. And look, who does he find? Michael Crabtree. And, you know, all he does is he tosses it up. He tosses it up high. Most of the Jets are 5'7" or shorter. So that's a problem for them, right?
Right.
Height and speed. There's Michael Crabtree again, and he got it in the end zone there.
Yeah.
You know what? It really helps if this is going in a slower motion.
It goes fast, Carl. I'm not kidding.
It really goes fast. It didn't go very fast for the Jets, I'll tell you that much. That was a long Sunday, was it not?
Well, I mean, it was fast the way they lost. I mean, they lost early on in that game, Carl.
I would argue that
See
they
the
lost.
score?
That
See
they
it?
lost many months ago when they signed Josh McCown.
Mm.
Now, let's. Can we discuss Marshawn Lynch and the taunting?
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
He's Sapphire's Gem of the Week. Did you see what I did,
We're not
Carl?
doing the Gem of the Week. We're not doing that.
He's my Gem of the Week because he's Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch.
And
Now
I like
look at
him.
him with his predator braids. Now he's dancing. Let me tell you something about
yeah.
Marshawn Lynch. Wait, is someone plugging their iPhone?
Yeah.
Anyways, Marshawn Lynch, he understands.
dancing.
People give him a bad rap. They say he was taunting. They say he wasn't sportsmanlike. But let
No
me
way.
tell you what Marshawn did.
He danced.
He danced. It's a
Yeah, he
celebration of life. He's just telling the
Yes.
other team, hey,
Yes.
I'm out here just like you. We're competing.
That's
I'm
right.
wearing my heart on the sleeve. I'm playing 60 minutes, and I know you are too. And I respect that. I respect that about you. He feels the rhythm. He couldn't have scored 4 touchdowns without the Jets, right? He couldn't have padded his stats with that. That's a team effort.
Yeah.
Now look. I don't know what I'm looking at here.
See how he got the crowd
He
into
got
it?
the crowd into it.
I mean,
all
honestly, this
sort
guy-
of egging on the team and throwing batteries at the Jets.
Right. Right.
You know, I mean, he could have done any kind of dance. He could have done the Charleston or the Watusi or
Right.
the human centipede. Actually, human centipede's more of a sex move. No, he's out there doing the sprinkler. I mean, he could have done that. Look at wow, my ass tastes. You know, he wasn't
What?
taunting them.
What?
Look at
No.
that. He's selling everybody.
You
Hey,
see that?
this is like an Olympic ceremony, a celebration of life.
That's right. That's right.
And yeah, I mean, sure, he shot some middle fingers at him and some two-fisted Italian salutes. Yeah, that's
but
right. He got into it.
But he got into it, Carl, and he got the crowd into it. And let me tell you, I get this guy. I mean, I really get him, Carl. If he was in my club, I would say, look, I get you, okay? I tried to retire from the game once, okay? I tried to retire from dance.
And then someone
But-
gave you cocaine.
Right.
And you went back.
That's right. And the thing is, Carl, that if I'm being honest with myself, like, once you hear the downbeat of Motley Crue's Girls, you don't have a choice but to hit that pole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's just what you have to do.
That's what I think when I hear that
He
song.
goes into beast mode out on the field. I go into beast mode out on the floor, you know? Like, when I'm out there, I'm giving it 104%. I, like, leave it all out there on the dance floor, Carl. I mean, my clothes. I leave my clothes out there. I take the money, okay? I'm not
The one
I'm not
thing,
gonna
see,
lie.
though, I'm looking at Marshawn, and he didn't pull his ankle
and
behind his
he's-
ear
Yeah.
like you do.
Yeah. Well,
I've
right,
seen you do
but
that.
I can do that,
when you get
Carl.
into it.
Okay, that's right, but I think that's just, he's got padding he's got to work with, okay?
I think it's weird
That's
that
why
they
he
keep me
can't-
2 feet away from you when you do that.
Well,
like by law.
It's a state law, Carl, and they're really, but you know what?
You wouldn't but you let me get close if it were up to you. If it
Sure.
weren't up to the state of New Jersey.
Sure. You know what? I tell you what, we can revisit that. I mean, you are my RIL. You're my real and love.
I try to imagine you doing this and me just sort of sitting
Right.
down like this with a
Right.
beer in my hand.
Well, I know one of your favorites is when, like, I get in there and I do, like, you know, my friction dance on you, and you're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, Carl, you're amazing.
You now charge me $45 for that. It used to be $20. Why is that? Because you know that I like it?
Well, it's inflation and inflation.
See, look. You see the move?
'Cause-
Can you do this at home? You know,
You can
it's
do
you
this,
sort
guys.
of get into it.
You know what, Carl? We need to show
Hang
the
on, let
people
me-
on the
let me-
field. Let's
let me-
show the people on the field. Let's
That's
go to
right.
the field, Carl.
Hey, Dave, I got to talk to you in the other room, Carl. I want to talk to you in the other room. Why don't you go to the stage?
Let's
All right,
go to the stage
Oh,
here.
we're going to the stage. All right, I'll
No,
see
no,
you
no,
over there.
Sapphire, it's going to be the Sapphire show for a second. Sapphire, stay
Oh,
on the field.
I'm sorry.
Sapphire's going to break down this dance for us a little bit more. She's going to teach us some of her own moves.
That's right, I am. Okay. Okay, so guys, we're just gonna look at Marshawn, okay, see what he's got going here. This is a real good move. This is what we like to do in the club. It's called our AD air dance. You never make contact, but you get the room into it.
Is
You
it
know what I'm
important to
saying?
not make contact?
It is important. Yeah, like when everybody's watching. I mean, you don't want like a snake just watching you give your moves
in
away.
certain states, they only let you get like 6 feet away.
Right.
I mean,
right.
2 feet away, it depends on what club you're in, really.
You know, but Marshawn, he wants to go to Vegas. I want to go to Vegas. I mean, that's like a dancer's mecca, right, Carl?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've been to AC Beach. That's pretty much Vegas right there.
Oh, yeah.
Except
well,
it's flooded.
I mean, any of the beach towns, like, don't even get me started on, like, your Jacksonvilles and your Daytonas. Like, that's pretty hardcore. So, Carl, you want to just see how he's doing it? He's just getting those arms into it. Arms can really help, guys, when you're dancing.
Yeah. Oh, well, I prefer this roll, which I got kind of these paralyzed legs because I got them caught in a press. So I do what is the illusion of dancing. It's called finger dancing, where you just point one finger and you just do it like this. And that way people at the club think you're moving.
All right. That's great, Carl. You're really something. You look great, Carl.
Thank you. I have been working out.
Everything that you do, I think is great, Carl.
Well, you know, I used to get the 18-inch party sub, and now I've cut back to the 12.
Right.
And I asked him to go light on the oil and vinegar now.
Well, also, isn't that because, like, on Wednesdays, the 12 is only $6?
That's
Like,
true.
Yeah.
It's a $6
So it's
Wednesday.
like- So there you go. All right.
All right.
Marshawn Lynch is my hero. I'm coming to the stage, Carl.
Are we taking a call? Are we not going to talk to? All right.
We got one more to go.
All right. We're talking about the Dolphins and the Chargers. I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah, Dolphins.
I think the Yeah, you could talk. Yeah, you talk in dolphin speak, don't you? You know, dolphins are supposed to be like the smartest mammal, but still
Right.
like not as smart as humans.
Right.
But you kind of had a nose like a dolphin too until you had your job done a couple of years ago.
Well, I mean, it's an
I
investment.
mean, you had a nose like a friggin' bottle.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't bother. No one was ever looking at your face, but you know.
That's true.
Anyways,
But
the
now
Chargers,
they do.
Chargers
And
lost.
my thighs.
Chargers lost again to a bad kick, right? Another missed field goal.
Yep.
Yeah,
What's the pitcher's name?
Here he
Young
comes.
What's his name?
I think it's Young-Hoo Koo.
Young who couldn't.
Yeah.
Hey, if he's on your fantasy
Carl,
team, I give him
you're
a
funny.
boot. Except he'd end up
There
wide
he
right.
goes. He's kicked it, and it's not gonna make it.
You didn't even see it. You didn't even watch it, did you?
I
Don't lie.
thought about
Don't
it.
lie to these people.
I thought about it.
All right.
Look,
Let me tell you, Young Woo
and
Koo.
he didn't make
Young Woo
it.
Koo is a South Korean. You leave it to them to ruin things, you know. You kick the kimchi out.
What the hell does that mean?
Right.
Nothing. That's nothing. I'm not racist. I'm just saying Koreans don't belong on a football field. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying, and I'll say it again. Okay?
Whoa.
And if you got a problem with
Whoa.
We don't,
we're not broadcasting Korea, but I would welcome a conversation.
they
Which-
can get the internet in Korea.
Look, I believe in an open dialogue about race. Koreans do not belong on a football field. End of discussion. End of dialogue. Dialogue over. All right. But
He's still,
Let me
he's
tell you
still not
something.
making it, Carl.
icing a kicker does not work unless it's Young Hoo Koo. Then it works every time.
Right.
Every time. Let me tell you something. You had one job, Young Hoo Koo. One friggin' job, and you couldn't do it. If someone came up to Sapphire and said, hey, pick up this $10 bill with your butt cheeks, and she like took a dump in someone's lap.
I would do that. I have done that.
You do that for
And
$20.
I can do that.
My point is,
Yes.
that's a job.
That
she knows
is-
how
yes.
to do it. If she called timeout and say, think about it, she would think about it and then she'd do it right. If I had a job,
These
I
are all
don't
true
currently, I'm
statements.
between opportunities, but if I did have a job, someone said, hey, timeout, you know, think about it. And maybe
Right.
you don't do your job very well.
Right.
I'd probably quit my job because I'd be like, you don't tell me what to do.
Right.
My point is,
Right.
Young Hoo Koo, I think we ought to blast him back to Korea in a missile. Except they go wide right, hit Japan. Freaking hit Japan.
Ice.
Let's take a call. I'm gonna ice him.
All right.
I'm gonna show you how icing works. Let's take a call. We have any callers?
Take
Did we
that
scare them
call.
all away with our dance segment?
I don't think the dance is what did it. We got somebody coming through.
All right, who is it?
Matthew.
Matthew, what do you got?
Yeah.
What do you think about Young-Uku and the Chargers?
That's the thing, is I don't know anything about that. It's kind
You've
of
been
related-
iced. Time out. Time out, Matthew.
Okay.
You got iced.
How do you not know about it, Matthew? We just played it like
Hold on.
15 times.
Matthew?
I-
Now, hold on, Matthew. You've been iced.
But-
Now it's time for you to think about it. You got iced. Now, think
Iced.
about what you're going to ask me, and don't blow it.
Okay. This is a very important question.
All right.
I've never been into football or sports, and I was wondering what
Oh,
you would
God.
tell me.
Oh,
to
no.
make-
Oh, no. This
Oh,
is
here
like
we
some
go.
Lord of the Rings crap. Okay. Let's go. What do you got? What does the Hobbit have furry feet? I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's a weather thing.
What's your question? I've never been into sports. You
I've
want to
never
know?
been into sports.
You want to know how to meet girls? You say,
What?
"Hey, Toots, get over here with your body, like looking like that."
He's right.
You got to be
That's
confident,
gonna work.
otherwise they won't respond.
It works
I-
like 50% of the
My question
time.
is, what would you tell me to make me like sports? What about it is so great?
I think it's companionship, it's
Companionship,
teamwork,
It's teamwork.
it's competitiveness. It's to fire that spirit, that furnace
fire.
of fiery competitiveness in your
And a
your
furnace.
soul. Yeah,
And
that's right.
you
Putting your
tell-
knee on someone's neck and telling them
You put
they'll
a knee,
never win.
You put a knee down.
You don't understand this, Sapphire.
I'm listening, Carl. I hear you. You're amazing.
Yeah, it's looking into another man's eyes and telling him you are weak and you will never be me.
It's about all of that, Carl. You know what?
And you use it in every aspect of life. When it comes to ordering an MMA fight
Right.
or getting Chinese food, you know,
gotta
every
use the phone.
aspect of life, you
think he's
use
gone. I
what
think
you've learned in sports. He got iced.
Oh.
We
Okay.
iced him. Does that answer your question, Matthew? You got iced.
It does. It does sound more appealing now.
All right, great. Get out of here now.
Bye, Matt.
Your question was the equivalent of kicking the ball very wide right of the uprights. We got another caller?
Yeah, we'll do another call.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah. What's up? Keep it quick.
Mate, I just want to know
You
one
just
thing.
got iced.
You were
Time
talking about
out.
Chinese food just before.
Yeah.
Iced.
You got iced.
Mate, I want to know what your favorite meal is.
Well, I told you, I like party subs. I like deep dish. I like the deep dish, like the quadruple cheese. They call it where they put
Quadruple
the
cheese.
leg.
How many layers of cheese is that again?
It's actually, that's the secret. I order off the menu. There's a secret off the menu where you can get 7 layers of cheese.
Or you can just
They call
say,
it the quadruple, but I call it the septuple.
or
and
you
they
can
know.
just say extra cheese.
Right,
like
it's off the
extra
menu.
cheese.
Extra cheese, yeah, that Papa
You
John's
just keep
does
adding
that.
the extra.
Yeah.
Like,
The real reason
Extra.
why I called you in the first place is I've got a friend here. He doesn't know what football is.
Yeah. Well, did you tell your friend that
can you explain
maybe
to
he's
him
a
what
homosexual?
football is?
What?
right.
Can
What?
you explain to my friend here? He's a bit dumb. I
Okay.
need you to tell him what the fuck football is.
Is he a robot? Hey, put him on the line. Put him on the line.
Yeah. He's right here. Hey.
Is he like a
friend,
baby bird with a
stop.
broken leg? Did he fall out of the nest?
I fell out at least one nest, yes.
All right. All right, where are you calling from? South Africa?
No, we're calling from Invercargill, New Zealand, bruh.
No, yeah, South Africa.
South Africa, New
You've got it
Zealand.
right, yeah.
All right. It don't matter. It's not America #1.
It's not.
Hang up on him.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hang up on him. He's wasting my
you got
time.
ice.
I'm here to talk about football. You
We're
got ice.
walking in!
Iced.
Iced. Now, can I talk about the Chargers and their LA experience?
LA.
Them-
All right.
You're not going to LA. The
I
show is
thought-
not sending you to LA.
I thought I would
Just
get to
because you're
travel.
blonde, you don't get to live in LA.
Carl, you said that there was travel involved.
Let me talk to you about Phillip Rivers. LA,
He
the
looks like a
Chargers
frat
have moved
boy.
to LA. Phillip Rivers Philip Rivers is their QB. He can't even commit to getting an Airbnb. All right? He's got, what did he do? He got a $200,000 SUV. A nice SUV.
Yeah.
Do we got pictures of his SUV?
Behind you.
Oh, wow.
All right.
He numbered his chairs. You need like a ticket to sit in the chairs in his SUV.
He said that he's not gonna. He said that he won't even commit to moving to LA. So this he can go up I-5 and watch game film. And let me tell you, that ain't how you do. He says his family's important. Hey, that's why I didn't get a family. All right, it's too important to mess up by having kids. All right. It's important to have freedom.
Wouldn't need kids for the family?
Well, yeah. Like Philip Rivers has got friggin' like 8 kids. Like he's like the Pope, only he has sex. You know? Like he's got 8 kids. He says his family's too important to him. So he's got a driver driving him in this SUV. And I think it's ridiculous, honestly. Like the SUV looks a little like a nerd mobile. Like if I was having an SUV like mine, this was what mine would look like.
Oh, yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
The Wizard?
Yeah, Carl.
Well, I would have custom painting, certainly. I mean, he makes $14 million a year. You could certainly do a custom paint job with that.
Right.
And I would ask that, I'd probably put 1 stripper pole in there. 2 stripper poles would be a little ostentatious, I think.
Oh, I love it.
That's classic.
That is classy, Carl.
I'd be studying film in there, too.
That is like, you know.
Skin film.
You're funny, Carl.
Yeah. And then I'd have a fat head of tuna on the wall, of course.
Right.
And then I'd have a badass subwoofer. And I'd play like that, whatever the ice cream truck song is, you know, so that kids come out with their moms, their MILFs.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think Philip Rivers ain't even committed to LA, so how can it charge us? I mean, $6 a ticket. You know how much I paid for a ticket for the Def Leppard reunion?
What?
$24. It was fake.
You did.
Freaking fake.
You did.
Well, yeah. I should have known when they spelled Def correctly. They said they were going to reunite the drummer with his arm. I was like, that's going to be amazing. They said they were going to pour sugar on everybody on the first 3 rows, and Lita Ford was going to lick it off of us.
Oh my God,
didn't happen.
she is my idol.
Yeah.
You're so smart, Carl.
Yeah.
You
Should
tell
we take a
great
call?
stories. Let's do it. Let's
Yeah, we'll
talk
take
to
a call.
somebody.
Hey, what do you think of that Korean kicker for the Chargers? He ain't going to be around much longer. I should start by saying, who is this?
John from Philadelphia.
John from Philly. What do you think of that
I hear
Korean
that
kicker
name
for
a
the
lot in the
Chargers?
club.
Quiet.
That's sad. No, that's
Quiet,
a
I'm
common
talking to
name in
this
the
guy.
club. You're right, Carl. You're right. Hi, John.
What do you got?
Hi, how you doing? How you doing, Carl?
I'm good. What do you got about the Korean kicker from the Chargers? What do you think of him? I think he
the Chargers
sucks.
are pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
all
don't
right.
really.
I can tell we're gonna get along.
Football.
What?
I don't really like football.
Why is that's what that?
Flush this turd.
Ice him.
Flush him.
Can you call my
Ice him and flush him. Ice him and flush him.
Can you call my friend?
Oh.
No, I can't do your voicemail message, nerd.
Sure.
All right.
Hey, new
All right.
caller. Who's this?
New caller, who is this?
This is Christian from Massachusetts.
Oh my God, it's that broad from
Christian.
last week.
She likes you, Carl, I think.
Yeah?
Like, she has the hots
Hmm.
for you. Okay, he
All
likes you, Carl.
The stones haven't quite dropped just yet. I get it. No, I went through puberty too. I was 9 when I lost my virginity. 9.
I'll be done.
All right.
Well, about the New York Giants, how do you feel about Eli Manning getting called out?
I don't know what you mean by getting called out other than you are a Hall of Fame quarterback, Eli. If you call that calling out.
The radio host.
Yes, he's been called out.
Yes.
Look, I'm not talking about the Giants. I predicted at the beginning of the season they would go 14-2. They're still on track to do that. They still got a run in them. Just because they're 0-2 right now does not mean that they can't finish this season 14-2 exactly as I predicted. You're iced. Timeout. Flush.
Iced.
All right, you ready for the picks?
Let's do the
Let's
picks.
do it.
Let's do our picks.
Woo!
The picks of the week. Last week, I was.
We'll do it here.
Okay.
Last week, what were the records, Matt?
Records, let's see. You, Carl, and Sapphire, you both went 8 out of 16. That's not bad.
All right, yeah.
I haven't heard from my fleshlight.
8 out of 16.
Hold on. I haven't heard from my fleshlight all half hour. You know, whenever I want to get intimate with my fleshlight, he's talking the whole time. He identifies as a he, by the way, which is a problem for me.
That's how I do it, Carl.
Where is the fleshlight?
He is just floating around today.
Rolling around, just rolling around on the floor.
Where is
All
he?
right.
This is why I keep one fleshlight in every room to make sure
Smart.
that I don't lose it.
Really
Fleshlight
smart.
didn't do too well, though. He gave it last 7 out of 16.
That's right.
Ooh.
Hiding under a chair this week.
That's not very good.
No.
I did pretty well. I
Fleshlight.
don't say so myself.
Yeah.
If you're not very good at the picks, you pretty much eliminate all reason for having you. Where are
Let's
you?
go to the picks then.
Let's do the
Let's
picks.
do it.
First one up is Rams at 49ers.
Gotta say Rams. I gotta say Rams. I like that young coach.
Quicker.
The guy from NSYNC.
I'm going 49ers because it's my favorite position.
Yeah.
That's right. Jared Goff built Rams tough.
Yeah, Rams. All right. Ravens at Jaguars.
Yeah.
Ravens and Jaguars. Oh my God, that's
got
a
the
monkey
Ravens.
fucking a football. I give the. I'm going Jags on this. Blake Bortles looks too good. No, I'm sorry. What did I say?
couldn't get
Sorry,
that.
I mean Ravens.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
opposite day.
Wow.
What do you think, Sapphire?
I gotta go, with my big cats because I wear animals. So, I'm going Jags.
We'll post the rest of these online. Let's do the two-toe wager.
Oh.
What is
okay.
it? What's the two-toe wager?
For you had Giants at Eagles.
Giants and Eagles.
Well, as
Carl.
I said, and as I said before, as I said in the beginning of the season, as I would definitely deny if there weren't already tape of it, I said my G-men would go 14-2, and like I said, they are on track to do that. Just because they start 0-2 does not mean they can't go on a 14 victory tear right into the playoffs. So, that being said, I have to go with my Giants.
Right.
That's your two-toe wager?
That's my two-toe wager. The Giants over the Eagles. Jared Goff
Jared
just
Goff
plays
does
for the
not
Rams.
play.
Right.
I get him mixed with Carson Wentz
I think
because
on
they're
that-
both sort of tall and Christian.
Based on that last...
They're both
play
tall
for
and
the
they all give thanks to God for scoring the touchdowns for them.
You've made
Which
a
is
lot
weird
of sense
because
tonight,
they
Carl.
throw the ball.
You
All
made
right.
a lot of sense tonight.
So it's Giants over Eagles tonight.
All right.
What are you picking, Sapphire?
Say goodbye.
I'm going with my Eagles, my birds, my
We shall see.
oh.
I'm going Eagles too.
Yeah.
You're both wrong.
Dang
Giants
Eagles.
all the way. Big Blue Wrecking Crew.
You're on your own on this
Eagles
one.
are soaring.
Okay.
Thanks for joining. Wait, Fleshlight, what'd you say?
Eagles are soaring high.
Can you please keep talking so I can find you? Thanks for being with me, Internet. Keep talking, Fleshlight.
Goodbye.
Eagles are soaring high.
Bye.
Love the Titans. Chiefs all the way.
Remember the 2-foot rule, everybody.
The back is back.